Here comes your pre-market summary for Monday, October 10th. Futures back in negative territory in the pre-market here, coming off of what we saw on Friday. Steep declines right across the board. It was the chip makers that led things to the downside, if you remember, on Friday after AMD cut its guidance for the remainder of the year. That's the way things look right now. 0.13 for the S&P, about 0.1 for the Dow. The NASDAQ 0.2 to the downside. TSX futures sharply lower here in Toronto so far, 2% downside, 1% for crude, 1% for both Bitcoin and Ethereum, back in the red as well. Yeah, what an ugly daily candle on the S&P from Friday, right back to the lows, essentially, coming off, again, that AMD guidance cut. We had all of the chip makers back to the downside. We got that revised policy statement then aftermarket from the Biden administration, so possibly more pressure coming to some of the chip makers this morning. More pressure coming to Tesla shares this morning as well. RBC with a fresh downgrade and price target cut, pointing to, demand slowdown still to come for Tesla. What a move this has been, from 315 all the way back to 225 for Tesla shares, lower again here in the pre-market. PayPal, what a weird weekend for PayPal. They come out with this apology after they released this new policy statement saying that users could face up to a $2,500 fine for promoting misinformation. They came out and said that was released then in error over the weekend. So we'll have a look at PayPal shares here in the pre-market as well. RIVN downside this morning as well. They're recalling basically all of their cars on a loose fastener. So heads up on RIVN. Under pressure here. Ford downside on a UBS sell rating this morning. Both Ford and GM under pressure. GM getting a price target cut as well. And Amazon, big investment coming over the next few years over in Europe to further electrify their delivery fleet over in Europe. Grab the watch list, guys, on its way out to you right now. Use that QR code. We'll send it right to your inbox. We'll see you shortly. Coming up at 8:30. We're live on TraderTV.Live.